Thank you. And Councilwoman Margaret Wille.
Valerie Poindexter is the council member from District 1, and she couldn't be here for health reasons, but just to keep in mind, those of you who are on the east end of Waimea, you have two representatives. You come to me, you come to her. We're both trying to work together. We both care about a lot of the same issues: healthcare, agriculture, parks, so we sit right next to each other, and it's a really good, we're a really good team. So I just want to bring that up. So for those of 80%, I think, of the kids in the high school in Hoboken are from Waimea. We're really close. People like Joel, Cohen, and Phyllis work very hard. So we're really a connected community. And I'm really glad that I'm able to work with them. So she couldn't be here, so I'm representing both of us. And I am the chair of the Ag, Water, Energy, Sustainability Council Committee. She is my vice chair. So we have a lot of good issues to cover. We're also both very interested in, specifically in health issues. We're both going to Washington. There are several of us from the council going to Washington, and some transportation issues are our focus, as well as parks. And I went over to Honolulu and testified in support of Moana's legislation to get the funding. I also want to say, Mayor Noy, I have his testimony right here. Great testimony. We have to keep him pinned down. This is a partnership. And there was, like someone said, it was 148 submissions on that. They held them up. That was really great. And there were a lot of great, Melissa had beautiful testimony, Nancy Carr-Smith. So those really a remarkable presentation, and thanks to Mel, who really has led this effort. I think the council's doing really well. I don't know if any of you caught it on TV. We're sort of a little bit, 6 of us are new, so we're sort of finding our way. But I think we're really trying to have a holistic, really comprehensive look at different things, whether it's parks and being supportive around the island, that we're responsible not just in our own district, but all together, and also try to avoid silo thinking. So say when we're looking at multi-purpose buildings, we're also looking at how we can maximize those as disaster centers. I think, like in our district, Hawaii High, there's not one place to gather. I mean, there's a lot of real needs, and how can we combine some of these places so that the community can get together and at the same time provide for other needs. A couple of the things that I've been doing, sort of a range, but one was to submit a bill on sustainability, and how does one, trying to, for all of us to think about how do we implement that concept in our government decision making on a county level. And in my view, it's how do we make sure that we're looking at things long term and not just short-term issues. Also, home rule has been important. You know, I have problems with the Public Lands Development Corporation from the point of view of home rule, and I have supported home rule in many different areas. I think we're also trying to work on not just working together our alliances in the council and the mayor, but also with legislators both on the state and federal level. One thing, for example, at our next session, I have a resolution supporting the Obama Library to be in Hawaii and not in Chicago, and so that when we all go to Washington, we can work on that. So I'm having really good, I have a newsletter, come visit me. I'd love to have all of your input, and I appreciate it, honored to serve.
Thank you. Thanks, Margaret.